Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Daily Easy English Talk. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Thanks for joining us. Today, we'll teach you 5 polite and helpful ways to interrupt someone in English.
Yeah, how to kind of step into the conversation, when someone else is talking.
It happens all the time, doesn't it? You're in a meeting or maybe class or just chatting and you have something important to say.
Right, a question or maybe a totally different idea, but you need to find that moment to speak up without being rude.
Exactly. So today, we're doing a bit of a deep dive into techniques that are polite, helpful, and work in lots of different places.
Formal meetings, casual chats with friends, you name it. We're going to teach you how to interrupt. Well, the nice way.
Okay, let's get started. The first phrase is probably one you've heard. It's sorry to interrupt, but
Classic, super useful, polite, works pretty much anywhere, formal, casual, it fits.
it really does. It immediately shows you're jumping in. Like, sorry to interrupt, but I have a quick question.
Perfect. Simple. Everyone understands it. Okay, let's maybe have everyone listening try repeating that one. Just the phrase.
Good idea. Ready? Repeat after us. Sorry to interrupt. Nice. Okay, moving on to phrase number 2.
This one is, may I say something quickly?
Ooh, I like this one. It feels very respectful because you're actually asking for permission.
Yeah, exactly. It shows you value what the other person is saying, but you just have like a brief point to add.
Right. Like maybe before the conversation moves on completely, you could say, may I say something quickly before we move on?
It signals you won't take up too much time. Let's try saying that one together too.
Okay, repeat this one. May I say something quickly? Great. Now for number 3, this one's a bit more informal, maybe friendlier.
Yeah, definitely more casual. Can I jump in for a second?
It sounds very natural, especially in group conversations, I think.
Totally. Good with friends or colleagues you're comfortable with. Like, can I jump in for a second? I had a different opinion.
Yeah, it implies you'll be quick. Let's practice it. Can I jump in for a second? All right, 4th phrase. This one shows you've really been listening.
Yes, it's before you continue, may I add something?
See? It's thoughtful. It connects directly to what the person was just saying. Polite.
Absolutely. It shows you're engaged and want to build on their point, not just talk over them.
So you might say, before you continue, may I add something to that idea?
Exactly. Let's practice that phrase. Before you continue, may I add something? Okay, last one. Number 5.
This one is maybe a little more direct, but still respectful. Just a moment, I'd like to share something.
Right, but just a moment softens it. It clearly signals you have something specific you want to contribute.
Yeah, maybe something important you don't want to get lost as the conversation moves on.
Like, just a moment, I'd like to share something before we finish, before time runs out.
Okay, let's practice this final one. Repeat. Just a moment, I'd like to share something. Okay, so those are our 5 phrases. Now, let's try putting them into practice.
Yeah, let's do some quick role plays, see how they sound in, real situations.
Sounds good. Let's start with an office meeting. You're talking about a marketing plan. Go ahead.
Okay, so, right? The new marketing plan, we're really going to focus heavily on social media engagement this quarter. Think video content, daily posts.
Sorry to interrupt, but have we considered email campaigns as well? I think they could still reach a key demographic.
Oh, good point. Email marketing. Yes, we should definitely discuss budget allocation for that too. Okay, scenario 2.
Let's do. In class, I'll be the teacher explaining something.
Okay, I'm the student.
All right, class. So when you look at this physics formula, the key is to isolate the variable v. You do this by dividing both sides by t.
Excuse me, teacher. May I say something quickly?
Yes, go ahead.
I think there might be a small mistake in the numbers on the board. Should that initial value be 9.8 instead of 8.9?
Oh, let me see. You're absolutely right. Thank you for pointing that out.
Okay.
Next.
How about a group chat? Friends deciding on dinner. You go first this time.
Okay. Hey, everyone. Thinking about dinner tonight. I was kind of craving Italian, maybe that place on Main Street.
Ooh, can I jump in for a second? What about that new Thai restaurant Sarah was raving about? We keep saying we'll try it.
Oh, yeah. The Thai place. Good idea. I forgot about that one. Okay. Works for me.
Cool. Next scenario. A business call. Maybe I'm stating a deadline.
Okay, I'll interrupt you.
Right, so reviewing the project schedule, it looks like we're on track to deliver everything by December 1st.
Actually, before you continue, may I add something? I was looking at the resource calendar, and I believe we'll probably need 1 extra week, maybe until the 8th, to be safe.
Okay. An extra week. Thanks for flagging that. Let's adjust the timeline. Good catch.
All right, last one. Just a casual conversation, maybe neighbors chatting.
Okay, I'll start.
Go for it.
So I was telling my wife about the concert last night. We left a bit early because the encore was dragging on a bit, you know?
Yeah. Oh, just a moment. I'd like to share something about that night, too. We were there as well, saw you guys leaving.
No way, you were there. We didn't even see you. What did you think of the main set?
It was amazing, right? Okay, so those were our role plays.
Yeah, hopefully those give you a good idea of how these phrases sound in context. Okay, so let's quickly recap the main takeaways from our deep dive into these notes on polite interruption. We've given you 5 key phrases to add to your toolkit. Sorry to interrupt, but...
May I say something quickly?
Can I jump in for a second?
Before you continue, may I add something?
Just a moment, I'd like to share something.
The main thing is, interrupting doesn't have to be rude.
Absolutely. If you do it kindly, respectfully, using phrases like these, it's often perfectly okay, even necessary sometimes.
Nice work, everyone. And remember, the more you use these phrases, the more natural they'll start to feel.
Definitely. Practice makes perfect.
So that's all for today's deep dive. Next time on Daily Easy English Talk, we've got another practical topic.
Yeah, we'll be teaching you how to start small talk. You know, those little conversations, even if you're feeling a bit shy.
Ooh, that's a good one. So make sure to subscribe or follow us so you don't miss it.
And hey, if you know someone else learning English, tell them about Daily Easy English Talk too.
And as always,
Thanks for listening.